Did you ever wonder if AI could watch a silent video and instantly generate realistic sound effects and music tailored perfectly to what's happening on the screen? In today's tutorial, we're exploring an open source framework that analyzes video frames and synthesize match audio from scratch completely for free. Take a look at this first clip. This video originally had no sound at all. The AI analyzed the speed and motion and generated this exact audio. Now look at this orchestra. The AI observed the musician movements and generated a fully matching soundtrack. Pretty amazing, right? In this step-by-step tutorial, I will walk you through the code so you can run this model yourself and generate your custom audio for any video. Let's dive in. So let's start with the installation. First, let's open a Windows PowerShell and launch our Windows subsystem for Linux environment to work with a native Linux setup. So this is the PowerShell. Let's resize it. So here it is. And now let's type WSL. So here is our Linux environment. And now we navigate to our tutorial directory. And let's go to, I am working on C tutorials. So this is my working environment. And now we need to clone the AudioX repo from GitHub. So let's go back to our instruction file. Here it is. And you can see here inside the CD tutorials, we have to clone our repo. So I have already done it. So I will just go inside the folder. So basically we need to write the git clone. As I said earlier, I already done it. So I will just go inside CD AudioX. And if we type ls, we can see all the files stored here. Next, we will set up in a Conda environment, name AudioX. So let's go back. Here it is. We are creating a new Conda environment. We'll name it AudioX. Of course, you can choose your own custom name, and it will be based on Python 3.8.20. And after that, we have to activate. So I already create the fresh new Conda environment. So in that case, we are going only to activate it. Conda activate, and the name is AudioX. Now, as you can see, we moved from base Conda environment. Now our current environment name AudioX. Let's go back. And now let's install the requirement Python packages. So here are all the relevant packages. The AudioX libraries directly from GitHub. So this is the pip install. And next we are going to install essential multimedia tools like FFmpeg and libs and file like this one, and we will use the Conda Forge in order to install it. You can see it's not pip install, it's a Conda command. Along with the more Python environment, the Omega Conf and the team, they are both required for this process. So you basically need to run these four different commands in order to enrich your fresh Conda environment with the required Python libraries. And next we are going to download all the checkpoints. Everything will store under a subdirectory named model. So basically you need to copy and paste each of those commands in our WSL environment, in the Linux environment. So first of all, we are creating a new subfolder named model. And after that, we will create a new subfolder under the model named AudioX. And then we will run this command that download this file model.checkpoints, and we will store it under model AudioX with the same name model.checkpoints. Next, after installation and downloading and installing all the requirements model checkpoints, we need to run the VS Code environment. So if we will go back here, first of all, you make sure that you are on this working directory, which is AudioX, and then you need to type code space and a dot, and it will launch VS Code in your Linux environment. And just enlarge it a little bit. And now, as you can see, we are in the AudioX with WSL Ubuntu. And the first process, you need to type Ctrl Shift and P, and this pop-up menu will come up. And then you have to click interpreter and basically choose the select interpreter, and it will display all the installed Conda environment in your Linux environment. Please notice it's your Linux environment and not your Windows environment. And just look for the one that we just created. As you can see, mine is already checked. So you just have to choose the relevant Conda environment. We're expecting to see the AudioX here with the Python 3.8.20, and just choose it. So now it will be our current working environment, and now basically we are ready to move to the Python coding. So now let's move for the coding part. So in this video, I won't be writing the code step by step from scratch. Instead, I will walk you through and explain the entire production ready AudioX script in detail. You can find the direct download link to the complete code in the video description below, and on my personal blog post there will be a link for that as well. If you appreciate the effort that goes into creating these tutorials and guides, a small donation of $2 when downloading the code would be deeply appreciated to help support the channel. So we will begin by importing system tools, PyTorch, Torch Audio, tensor manipulation, other utilities, and core functions from the AudioX library. And next, we are going to select two models. Both are already downloaded in the first step, in the installation step. So here we select our active model variant, choosing between Audio MAF or the advanced one named Audio MAF MMDIT architecture. We will start with the first one, Audio MAF, and then we also see the result of the advanced model. Next, we will define our input video path, text prompt, guidance setting, and total diffusion inference step. So if we will go to our current directory, there is a subdirectory named example, and here you can find several videos. So I will choose the one named v2a sample1.mp4. So let's move to here. So if we run this video, and this will be our test video. As you can see, it's a drive-in car, and this video has no sound. So the target is to generate a new sound to this video. Now we will construct dynamic paths for local model files, Hugging Face repos, and target output file names based on our chosen model variant. Next will be the auxiliary dependency checker. So we will define a helper function here, and this function is automatically verify and downloading missing dependencies, like if there is any missing checkpoints or other files. So basically, if you have done the downloading process in the installation part, if you doing it step by step, probably this function will not return any errors. So this is like a double check for the process before starting it. Next, this function, we execute the checker to ensure all essential checkpoints files exist before initializing the main network. Now this is the device setup. We detect whether a CUDA GPU hardware is available and display active execution parameters in the console terminal. Now let's move to the next step. Here we implement, in this step we will implement a smart hybrid loading mechanism that checks for existing local model files on the disk first. And if local weights and configs exist, we load them directly from the disk without trigger a network download. Otherwise, if local files are missing, the script falls back to downloading. Here's the process: downloading the model weights from Hugging Face into the cache. Please notice this is not doing automatically for the all models, so hopefully you will do the full process in the installation file and skip the downloading process during the Python runtime. And next we will extract key sample rates, frame rates, and segment length parameters from model config, then transfer the model to the GPU memory. Now let's move to the next step, which is input processing. We load and decode the input MP4, our test video file, into frame tensor sampled at our target frame per second rate. And now this if statement, if a reference audio path is provided, we process it. Otherwise, we initialize a 0 tensor placeholder for the unguided generation. Now let's move to step number 5. We will extract SynchFormer features, which is the MAF model. And for MAF enabled variant, we pass visual frames into SynchFormer to extract precise temporal features for video audio alignment. So this is step number 5. Now let's move to step number 6. We will prepare the condition pipeline, meaning we aggregate our text prompt, video tensors, audio placeholders, and timing metadata into a unified condition directly. Now this is the where the magic happens. This is the audio generation. We launch the audio generation diffusion sampler over 250 iterative denoising steps using the PNPP3M SDE solver on CUDA. Now, after this process, there is some post-processing. We rearrange the generated output tensor, normalize waveform amplitudes, and convert to 16-bit PCM format and export it to a final WAV audio file. So, at last, we need to merge our video and audio. So we merge the generated, we are doing it here. Finally, we merge our newly synthesized audio track back into the original video and export it to a final MP4 video file. So we're ready to run the code. So let's run the Python file, and now we will follow the log console. The first step will be loading our weights file, and then the magic will start. And I believe that this process will take about, I think, 30 minutes, and the first model. So I will stop recording now, and we will jump directly to see the result. Now, after seeing the result, I believe we can get a better audio result for the same video. So in order to do that, we will change the selected model. So now let's copy and paste this model. This model will take more time to generate the audio for our test video, but it will generate better results. So now let's do the same process and let's run it. I will stop recording now, and we will jump directly to the result. So this is a much better result. I also ran the same code with this video file and got this result. I really hope you enjoy this tutorial. You are most welcome to subscribe my channel. More videos will be uploaded soon.